there are some basic bright line rules that they have to be aware of.
Whether you're a citizen or not, what are your rights if you're stopped by ICE? We've been reporting on the Supreme Court decision allowing ICE to question people based on skin color, language, even the type of work they're doing. Until now, officers have had to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to question a person. So what if it happens to you? 13 fact finders looked into your rights.
We're moving in.
Arizona has been here before. In 2010, when SB 1070 required officers to verify immigration status during stops and detentions. Back then, the Supreme Court ruled that unconstitutional. That just reversed. What should you say and not say?
If a person is approached by law enforcement or someone who's purporting to be law enforcement, they should invoke their right to remain silent. Don't provide any information unless, again, the individual has, an actual, legal status. Why don't you text me the question?
Immigration attorney Mo Goldman says because the situation is so fluid, it's important to think ahead and know your rights, no matter who you are.
Those factors traditionally would not be something that would trigger the ability to lawfully question somebody. And so this has now opened up Pandora's box.
Evading the law is not a tool in that box, Goldman says. He advises against running, lying, or fighting and says you should give officers your real name and documentation or ID if you have it. If you are a U.S. citizen and you got a driver's license, just show it.
It's the path of least resistance.
Yeah. Anything you tell an officer can later be used against you in immigration court. It could help to have a record of the incident, so if someone you know is recording, they have a right to do so, but not to interfere with law enforcement. What if you're a business owner or worker? We watched the sweep at the Florida Hyundai plant. Southern Arizona hasn't had a raid like that in years. But even mom and pop shops should understand basic compliance to protect themselves and their workers. For instance, ICE has a right to enter any public areas a customer could.
But what they're not permitted to do is to enter any of the private areas of the business.
They need a judicial warrant for that. It's why businesses should clearly mark private areas to avoid confusion. But the most important step a business can take is to have their records in order and never try to doctor them. Tomorrow night, we'll get into your rights and course of action if you or a loved one is arrested, as well as your rights if ICE comes to your home.